Hey everybody, Timmy Flyers guy here, and I have a lot that I need to talk. I have a lot that I need to say about this upcoming Philadelphia Flyers season, and I just want to say it right now. I know that this season it's going to be a process. It's going to be a process. There are people saying that this team is going to be a bad team. They're going to be a shitty team. They're going to suck. This and that. Well, it's easy to talk shit about a team when it's rebuilding and trying to get back to its glory. I'm tired of all the people using this as an excuse to insult the Flyers and say that they suck and this and that. I think they use that as an excuse. They use that as an excuse to talk shit and run their mouths. And to me, I think that's an act of cowardice. I mean, if you're gonna talk shit about a team, talk shit about a team when they're really good. Don't talk shit about a team when they're rebuilding and trying to get better. That's cowards do that shit. Okay? That's like picking on somebody that has no legs. And you can't be doing that. It's an act of cowardice, and it's something that's very disrespectful. I mean, there are people in this world that have problems other than hockey, and sometimes people talk shit about them, and that's not right either. What I'm saying is, going into this season, I am prepared for a rebuild. We need this. We needed this for some time. And I think it's really going to help this team be better. It's going to help them get better. It's going to help them be better. And you know what? We're going to lose some games. We are going to lose some games. But one thing John Tortorella said about this team, and this is something John Tortorella's right about, you can't be afraid to lose. It's going to happen, but the best thing, but you still can play good and still lose. You still can give it your all and still fail. And sometimes this team's going to be young and they're going to make mistakes. But in life, you learn from your mistakes and you learn to be better. And that's exactly what this team is going to be. That's exactly what it's going to be like this year. I'm not here to be impatient because years ago, I was very impatient. I was very stubborn. I had a chip on my shoulder. But I think now that we're going through a rebuild, many Flyers fans are going to have chips on their shoulders. I'm going to have a chip on my shoulder. But that's what makes us determined. That's what gives us the passion. That's what gives us the passion to be Flyers fans. The passion to watch these games on TV. Go to the games. And support our hockey team. So we have every right to have a chip on our shoulder. That's important. Sometimes it's good to have a chip on your shoulder. It makes you more confident. It makes you more competitive. And I think that's what we need. And this team's going to have a chip on its shoulder. And that's going to make them competitive. That's going to fuel their passion. That's going to fuel their determination. We got a coach that's a complete hard ass. And that's what we need. John Tortorella is like Homie the Clown. And homies don't play that. So, Torts don't play that. Tortorella is gonna do whatever it takes to whip this team into shape. And that's what this team needs. This team, I'm just gonna say it right now. A couple of years ago, they lacked the confidence to win games. They lacked the confidence to score goals. Carter Hart went through it as well. And a year after that, we signed John Tortorella. And last year's season, it wasn't great. But there were some great moments, some fun moments in that season. And John Tortorella, that man, is the toughest. That man is one of the toughest son of a guns that ever coached a hockey team. Let me tell you something. I couldn't stand John Tortorella when he coached the Rangers. I couldn't stand him. I couldn't stand him when he coached the Lightning. But I respected him. I respected his ability. I respected his coaching style. I respected him. And he was a great man. Now he's in Philadelphia. He's become a household name. People know who he is now. And people are happy to have a guy like him coaching this hockey team. A lot of people didn't like the idea of him coming in and coaching this team. But you know what? We welcomed him to Philadelphia. We saw what he did with the Tampa Bay Lightning in 04. John Tortorella is capable of making this team great. Jamie Briere, the general manager of this team, has the opportunity to make this team great. And I think he's going to do it. Nobody exemplifies Flyers hockey more than Danny Briere, more than Keith Jones, more than John LeClair, and more than Patrick Short. And this season, it's going to be a bumpy ride. It's going to be a bumpy ride. But all we need to do is put on our seatbelts and get ready for the ride. It's going to be bumpy. It's going to take time for this team to achieve glory. It may take years. When the Flyers got Eric Lindros, it took them about 4 years. It took them about 3 years to make the playoffs. They got Lindros in 92, so 92, 93, didn't make the playoffs. 93, 94, didn't make the playoffs. It took them about a couple of years, actually. It took them 2 years to make the playoffs. He finally did in 95. And then many years after 95, then they made it again in 96. In 97, they challenged. In 97, they competed for their first Stanley Cup. They didn't win, but God, they came close. Much like the 2010 Flyers, the 2009 2010 Flyers, they came close as well. But unfortunately, it didn't happen. And I've had fans in Philadelphia craving a Stanley Cup run, craving another Stanley Cup run. We almost got that in 2020, but COVID had other plans for us. I'm not using that as an excuse, but sure made things confusing. I'm ready. for the first game of the season. I'm not going to come on here and make any promises that we're going to be the best team since sliced bread. I'm not going to come on here and claim that we're going to win every game. No, that's not what I'm going to do. But I will say, I hope this team goes out there and gives it all they got this season. Because Flyers hockey is in my heart. It's in my blood. It's in my soul. And I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to rest until this team becomes successful. I don't care if I have to do it all on my own. If that's the case, then so be it. But I'm hoping that each and every one of you will be by my side this season. I'm hoping that you'll be there to guide me. We're all in this together. All of us in Philadelphia. I've met many Hall of Famers. I've met many great Flyers fans. And they want exactly what I want. And that is this team to be successful. But we want to do it the right way. We don't want to do it Chuck Fleischer's way. We want to do it the right way. No more of this trading graphics away to other teams. That's a thing of the past. Briere and everyone on this team just work with this team. It's going to help this team become great again. It's going to help this team achieve glory. And I trust Danny Briere. He was Mr. Playoffs. Hopefully, he becomes Mr. General Manager. Well, he already is GM. But I'm hoping he does well and becomes. And whenever he does well, he goes from Briere, the hockey player, Mr. Playoffs, to Briere, Mr. General Manager. I wish this team all the luck in the world this season. I know it's going to be tough for this city. We have to get through it. We've been through worse, haven't we? And we got through it. We survived. We're going to get through this, and we're going to rebuild this team, and this team will be great again. Because I believe that we can rebuild the dream.